Tick season has arrived, and along with it, concerns over another disease beyond Lyme. Cases of anaplasmosis are on the rise. And while stats on Lyme disease, the more common tick-borne disease, those are readily available, reaching 2,500 nationally last year. That's according to Health Canada. Anaplasmosis only became reportable this year, meaning cases now have to be reported to public health. So for a closer look at what anaplasmosis is, how it spreads, we're joined from Sackville, New Brunswick by Vet Lloyd, professor of biology at Mount Allison University. Good morning, Vet.
Good morning, Anne-Marie.
Okay, first of all, what exactly is anaplasmosis and how is it different from Lyme disease in terms of what it does to your body?
So it's another tick-borne infection because you could never have enough of those. That's being sarcastic, I'm afraid. So it's a bacterial infection, much like Lyme disease. It's transmitted from the same ticks, perhaps some other ticks, and it's transmitted a bit faster than Lyme disease. In terms of its difference from the point of view of the person who gets infected, you don't see the rash. You don't always see that with Lyme disease, but you really don't see that with anaplasmosis. In some cases, it can be asymptomatic, so people don't notice. Sometimes it's mild, just flu-like symptoms, then it's resolved. Other cases, it goes really badly. For older people, people whose medications might suppress their immune system, young people, it can produce internal bleeding, impact the kidney, and things can get really bad.
This sounds very serious and a little frightening. You've said the symptoms can mirror other diseases similar to the flu. So if you don't have a rash that gives it away right away, what are some of the ways that you could identify that maybe you might have anaplasmosis? And like Lyme disease, is there a treatment you can take?
So really, the trick is being aware of your tick exposure. This isn't a reason to stay inside quivering with fear. It's a short summer, so we do need to get outside and enjoy it. But after you've been outside for recreational purposes, or if you work out in the outdoors, really, really important to do a tick check afterwards. Of course, bug spray as a preventative really is a great idea because who wants to be bitten by anything?
No.
But if you do a tick check and find the tick that's heads up that you might have a problem, so you can start monitoring yourself and being perhaps a bit more suspicious than you would be otherwise if you suddenly get a flu. You can have the tick tested, depending on where you are in the country. That can be free, or you may have to pay for it through a private company. That's, again, a clue. Failing that, you hope if you do get sick and end up in ER, you hope your doctor is picking it up. There is a blood test, but best not to need it. Treatment is, because it's a bacterial disease, it's antibiotics. And like anything else, if you get it in early, it works out a whole lot better than if you're starting to be really sick.
Vet, what kinds of ticks carry anaplasmosis, and where is it commonly found?
It depends where you are in the country. So the hot spots are Eastern Canada. So higher incidence from Eastern Ontario through Quebec, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. It's present anywhere. So the ticks that carry it probably came up from the States. Maine is having an outbreak right now. Nova Scotia has several hotspots where lots of people are getting sick. If you talk to veterinarians, they routinely test dogs, and they're picking it up in pets as well. Also farmers, it can impact farm animals. In terms of the ticks, the main ones to watch out for are the black-legged ticks, but it's not exclusive to those. There is really no such thing as a good tick. So I tell people not to worry about it too much. If it's a tick, go start thinking about it. If you have access to healthcare, might be a good idea to investigate that.
Hey, Vet, thanks for coming on this morning. We appreciate you letting us know about it.
My pleasure, and still, enjoy the summer.
Get outside.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.